Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Street Fighter Duel video. In this one we're going to be doing Fashion Ken's trial. All your team builds to go in, clear the stage off, get all of your rewards. Just like all of these trial videos guys, sometimes these stages can be a little bit RNG dependent, and unfortunately the developers have scaled it somewhat based on your own team bond levels. So if you ever see a discrepancy with power, that's the reason why. I've got a full video talking about this, which you can check out on my channel. But let's go in this one and we will get all your rewards for the Ken battle, and hopefully if you're lucky you'll pick yourself up some copies of Jury with the rewards. Anyway, so let's jump in here and start doing these Ken battles. Disclaimer I'm going to give you guys, I mentioned it in the last video, Ken is a bossing unit. Ken does not shine in this trial. That is not enough for you to write off Ken. I need you guys to cast your mind back to Flame Chun-Li, and because of how Flame Chun-Li was in her trial, which was not very good, people decided Flame Chun-Li was trash. But that is because Flame Chun-Li was not given a chance to shine in her trial. It's the same thing with Ken. You will notice that in a lot of these stages I don't actually use Ken all that much, and it's honestly because in this type of content he's not really adding much. But again, where he's going to shine is going to be against bosses, and I just feel like they need to find a new way of doing these things, because if you put a boss unit into a situation where they're not facing bosses, then people are just going to walk away thinking, oh, that unit's trash. Trendy Cammy was the same. Trendy Cammy did not look good in her trial at all, and again, it's mainly because she's not really designed to do that type of content. So we get through this one though, we get through this one. At this point I was still adamant on trying to use Ken. I think as the battles go on I start trying to use Ken less. So, cannot remember for the life of me what we used as a team here. Viper, probably used Abel, yep. Good old trusty Abel. And for this one, the only thing I did was put Ken at the end, which, to be totally honest, probably didn't even have to do. Because in these trials, Ken's not really doing much. I know I've said that already, but it's disappointing to see them putting a trial out for a character and ultimately just making the character look bad, which is what I think these trials do sometimes. And certainly it is the case of what it's done with our boy Kenneth. So he's not done much there, but hey, you know what, we'll take it. 2 battles down, we'll move on to battle 3. So for this one, again, can't remember the combo. Cannot for the life of me remember the combo. So we've got Honda, we've got Zangief, and we have got Chun-Li. This one goes quite easily, quite well, quite good. So, yep, Ken, I thought I would try his AoE at this stage, see if it would maybe bring a little bit more use. No, I didn't. Take that back, change it. I was still insistent at this point that we had to use Ken for the starting and finishing of the combo. We didn't, right? We didn't. But this one's quite easy actually. This one is probably the easiest of the bunch. And I feel like a lot of that comes down to Chun-Li, to be completely honest. But here we go, Bosch, it's done. We move on to the hardest one, battle number 4. This one was tough, not going to lie. Not going to lie. You might have to do this one a couple of times, but it will work. You can't go first. You cannot go first in this team. You just can't do it. There's no way to do it. So you might have to do a little bit of trying a few times just to get through this one, guys, but you will make your way through it. So the idea here was actually I was hoping that we were going to get some armor break through through Cammy, but Cammy died pretty quickly. I'd seen it where Cammy doesn't die. It's Blanca that dies. Result's still the same. You come out with a win as long as you are patient. You might have to do it a couple of times, like I said, but the stars will align and you will get your clear. This is by far the hardest stage. Easily. This one stage could maybe be the reason why people have clicked onto this video. This one stage. It's difficult. But, as you can see, we got the job done. And we're moving on to stage 5. Honestly, none of the rest of these stages are particularly easy because the units they give you to work with are just not that great when it comes to synergy and stuff like that within these team builds. But here we go, we've got Abel, we've got Cody, and the combo, I think this is when I started to really not rely on Ken. We had to use him here for the combo, didn't have much of a choice. He's finishing off C3. But yeah, so combo you can see there was Cody, who I dropped actually, Guy into Blanca? No, Guy into Abel, into Guy, into Ken. Yes, that's it, that's what it was, that's what it was. I get my own combos. Hey, they're on the screen, you can see them. Like, don't blame me, they're right there. Just look at the screen. I'm just talking here because if I didn't talk, we'd have a long video of silence, and maybe some people would appreciate that, to be honest, but I'm not going to put out a silent video. It's just not going to happen. Right, Ken, you need to beat Ryu. You've got to beat him. You've got to beat him. Oh, it's a face-off. Hadouken. There you go. Done. Ken is better than Ryu. I've always said it. I've not always said it. I've said it since, like, later on. I used to think it the other way. Told you guys before. Used to like Ryu more than Ken. Now I like Ken more than Ryu. So, it's just how it is. So for this one, I think I start and finish the combo with Mad Ryu, I think. So I think the combo here is Ryu into Elena, into Ryu, into Ken. So I didn't finish the combo with Ryu at all. But yes, this one is fairly easy. So this is definitely the final team. I think I'm going to start wrapping this one up now. So, yes, we'll have more videos today. We'll show what Ken looks like on a more boss-focused team. See how he performs. Maybe take him for a spin in the event. We've got 3 teams to do, so why not? See how he is on that. Let me know if you've got him. Let me know what you think about him. Let me know what you think of the anniversary celebration so far. Although it is kind of short. Like, it's not been a lot of time to pass. But I've been Hayzink. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.